Okay, so we planned another field trip to look for this old coal slope mine. And we're at the bottom of this deep draw, this ravine. Way up top would have been the coal tipple, washer, hoist house. It was a spur line by the Louisville and Nashville Railroad. And this right here was the mine entrance. It was a deep, deep slope mine. Had a rock tunnel slope. So you can see it's no longer there. But one of the more interesting things that they had for this mine was they had first it opened in 1923. It had a wooden trestle going across. But they converted it to steel. That is the actual trestle that spanned this creek. And the mine cars were hoisted all the way up this ravine back to the coal tipple and washer. So Mr. Box is standing on the actual trestle remains for this mine right here. So amazing we were able to find it. And right down there is one of the original little rock retaining walls right here. But those are the actual rail lines on the tipple. I mean, on the trestle right there.
Goes all the way up to the top.
Yeah. You can see the rails. So we leave. We're going to come out. We kind of overshot this coming down. So we leave. We may just go across on this and go straight up. So this was opened in 1923 and closed in the mid-50s. So over here, somewhere right there is the air shaft. It ran parallel to the slope mine. So I can't tell if those are more rails.
Yeah.
Right there. So I mean, it's like we're in the jungle now. But anyway, we just wanted to come see this. It's not really the best time of the year to do this, but you know, why not? But that is a pretty neat piece of coal mining history right there. So, yeah, you got the rails just angled up over the creek there. And right there would have been the air shaft. I'm sure it's closed, but we'll check it out anyway. Okay, there's the rail sections right here. And this right here where Mr. Box is right back there, that would have been the fan house. That was a pretty big fan. This was a huge, huge mine. Huge. So, nothing's left, man. So, out there at one time, there's some early pictures. This whole area was open. And early pictures of the mine outside, you can tell they probably blew it with dynamite. The outside was a complete solid rock opening. So it was a pretty deep slope mine. So they mined the Black Creek coal seam here. All right, well, we'll look around for a few minutes more. I kind of figured it'd be closed, but, you know, it's one of those ones, you know, if you don't go, you don't know. So, let's see some of the brickwork, probably for the fan house right there. So, all right.
You're going to go across the trestle?
Yeah, I probably will.
Let's do it.
I'm going to step back here, get a picture. But, yeah, we're going to go across this way instead of going down to the creek and climbing up and everything. But when they closed this mine, this is a methane vent pipe right here. Did not ever hear about any explosions due to methane in this mine. is a very safe mine to work in. But, you know, this goes down into the mine, so they put this here to vent the methane out. So, all right, just hard to believe. Massive, massive coal mining operation. You know, this is about all that's left. Coal mining history, you just find little pieces like this, you know, left in the woods. Okay, Mr. Box made it on across, and I'm going to go over there and join him in just a second. Yeah, those rails probably still go down into the mine. Like I said, that's the original little rock retaining wall, because this was originally a wooden trestle. So there's some of the cross ties there. All right, well, I'll get on across and join Mr. Box here.
We have glow stick films coming across the trestle. Stay up there to your left a little bit, because there's some...
My left? Yeah, I see the holes.
Yeah.
I was going to use this for anchor.
Okay. Coming across this old abandoned trestle. Ooh, that thing is shaking. Yeah, there's a big hole somewhere right up in there.
I think I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, made it across, and most definitely those rails still go down into the mine. They just blew it, you know, but how in the world this got tumped over, beyond me. But you can see the rails. They're still intact going all the way up. So, no doubt these are TCI Inslee rails. It's like most of the rails in the mines. So, let's see if we can. These are good size rails. That mean, you know, they were hauling some coal out of here. So anyway, we'll shut this off and get up out of here. Okay, so that is quite a climb coming up out of that draw. So the rail lines end right here. They did remove the ones just up above where Mr. Box is. Back away is the beginning, would have been the beginning of the coal tipple. So I'll tell you, that's a steep angle descent to go in that mine. I think it had something like a 29, 30 degree down angle for about 700 feet. And then it started leveling out. So from what the reports say, but yeah, that must have been a ride for the miners going on a man trip down in there. But anyway, well, we made it up out of there. Shame they're closed, but we kind of figured they would be. But it's neat to see the rails and the intact trestle going across the creek. So we'll go and get up out of here. We may see if there's any foundation remains up there on our way out. Okay, so this would have been the rail line going into the mine. Rails are sticking up just there. So we're coming near the top, and these are concrete foundations right here. and there. So anyway, got some more sand with some rebar. So we'll just go up and over. The remains of the Ellen rail bed is just up ahead. Don't know if the rails are still there. So, all right. Okay, so we've come up out of the ravine. This area right here, this is the rail bed right here for the L&N, Louisville and Nashville Railroad, their spur line. Back over here would have been the coal tipple, washer, other surface facilities. Back in this way back there would have been the cable hoist house. So, and the rail line heads out this way. So you can see there's absolutely nothing left. It's completely been raised and erased. So, only thing you got left is, there was a coal mine operation. Is just remains of coal on the ground. So, anyway, we're going to go and get on up out of here. It was a good little field trip to see this. All right.